Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. So this video, it's another video on silent E words. To give all of you a quick review, when the letter E is at the end of a word, it is silent. That means the volume is on 0. It does not make a sound. But what the letter E does is it makes other vowel letters say their name. So when there's another vowel letter in the middle of a word, for example, IE words is what we're working on today. So the letter E is going to make the letter I say its name. If there was an A in the middle of the word, the letter E would make A say its name. The letter E would make O say its name. Any of these vowel letters, the vowel letters are I, E, O, and U. The letter E, when it is at the end of a word, it makes the vowel letter say its name. That's the rule. So in each of these words, you're going to hear the long I sound. Just making sure that it's so you can see it. Having some technical difficulties here. Sorry about that. Here we go. So I am going to decode each of these words, and then I'm going to read each of the words with automaticity. All right. Here we go. So in all of these words, the letter E is going to be silent, and it's going to make the letter I say its name. Ready? B-ite. Bite. Next word. K-ite. Kite. All right, now I'm going to read each of the words with automaticity. Notice how there's a loop going around each of the letters that make a sound. I didn't put a loop around the E because the E does not make a sound. The E makes the letter I say its name. It changes the sound that the vowel letter in the word makes, but the E itself does not make a sound. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to read the rest of these silent E words. Pile, mile, file, ride, tide, side. Time, lime, slime. All right. Now I'm going to start from the bottom and go to the top. Ready? Slime, lime, time, side, tide, ride, file, mile, pile, kite, bite. So if you noticed in every single one of those words, the letter E was silent. It didn't make a sound, but you heard I saying its name in each of those words. So that's the rule for silent E. It makes the vowel letter say its name. I, E, O, U are the different vowel letters. So these were all IE words, but when we have OE words or EE words or OE or UE words, whatever the vowel letter is in the middle of the word is, the letter E will make the vowel letter say its name. If you're one of my students, I want you to pause this video, practice reading each of the words that I just read, and I want you to pick 5 of the words to use in a sentence. So you can do that right now. Pause this video, practice reading each of these words. If you're unsure or forget any of the words, you can definitely rewatch the video. Rewatch it as many times as you need. All right. I'm going to actually give these one more read. Ready? Bite, kite, pile, mile, file, ride, tide, side, time, lime, slime. All right. So now one last thing before I get into basketball, before I get into some other things, I want to go over the meaning of each of each of these words. In case anybody are... A bite. I think everybody knows what bite means, but it could be a spider bite, an insect bite, bite from an animal. Kite. A kite is an object that is flown through the air. That it's on a string. You run with it, and it's something that that soars through the air while you're running with it. Pile is just a bunch of things that are grouped together. It could be a pile of garbage. It could be a pile of papers. Could be a pile of anything. Mile, that's a distance. Think about a mile. It's the same. It's the equivalent of 4 laps around the track. File. Every saved document on the computer is considered a file. Tide. Think of the ocean. When the water's shallow, it's low tide. When the water is deep, it's high tide. I think everybody knows what a ride is. If you're unsure of what a ride is, go to any local fair, county fair. Ferris wheel would be an example of a ride. Lime is the type of fruit that's really sour. Time, referring to time of day. 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, those are examples of different times during the day. Slime, watch any old Nickelodeon show. It's the green stuff that they pour on you in the old Nickelodeon shows. So I just gave you a review of the definitions of each word. So now what I would recommend, pick 5 of these words. You don't need to use all of them, but pick 5 of the words to use in a sentence. All right. Now, before I move on to basketball, one of the viewers of one of my previous videos left something in the comments. What is the point of this? Why are you reminding me of school when I'm not in school? I thought it was a good question, and I want to answer that for everybody. I'm going to be honest. I could say it was technical difficulties, but I tried to make a separate video just to answer this question, and I ended up deleting it 5 times just because I felt like I was rambling, and I want to be concise to the point. I'm good at teaching live off the cuff, but answering questions, sometimes I'm self-conscious. I want to make sure it sounds right. But I am going to answer that question. The point of this, the reason why I make all these videos is because reading, writing, and math are skills that show up in every aspect of life once you graduate school. The reason we work on them in school is because they show up to a certain extent in every single career and every single aspect of life outside of school. And, I want all my students to get good enough at those skills where they're able to have a successful life and a successful career once they leave school. If you're bored, if you don't particularly like school, if you're a student that doesn't particularly like school, just know that you're not alone. I felt the same way when I was your age. But in the long run, putting the time in and working on these different skills, it's worth it. It pays off in the long run. I can guarantee you that. And I can also guarantee you that if you put in the work, you work hard every day, you will get better. You won't notice it right away. A subject that's difficult for you, it's not immediately going to appear easy or come easy just because you've worked on it from one day to the next. But in the long run, you will get better, and you'll get to the point where you'll be able to apply these skills to whatever job that you have outside of school. As always, I am going to end the video with some basketball. This whiteboard is getting dunked on. Healthy body, healthy mind. Buckets. Ooh. Nobody makes every shot. Jordan doesn't even make every shot. Now, a jump shot is a simple thing. Anyone can make a jump shot. The difference between the regular guy at the park, though, and Steph Curry is repetition. He practiced the skill of shooting every single day, and he would not leave the park until he made over 1,000 shots. He took something that was easy, and he perfected it. He took an easy thing that almost anybody can do, but he did that easy thing 1,000 times. And greatness is a lot of small things done really, really well. So when you're working on your game on the court, have that video game mentality. Have that mentality of leveling up. Every shot you make is progress. It's you getting better. It's you getting one step closer to the league. Getting one step closer to the league. Take that same mentality to your schoolwork also, leveling up. Every math problem you complete, every sentence you write, every word you read, you're getting better. You're not going to notice it right away. It's not going to come easy right away, but over weeks, months, years, I promise you, if you look at the work that you did now and look at the work that you did 3 or 4 years ago, you compare your 5th grade work to your 1st grade work, you'll see a major difference. Day to day, as you're getting better, like the growth is little by little, like you don't notice it, but over time, it's a lot. So if you struggle in a certain subject, if you're stressed out, don't get discouraged. Just keep working at it. It will pay off in the long run. It may not come easy, and you might not ever be, I can't guarantee you that you'll be the Steph Curry of reading or the Steph Curry of math. Like, you may never get to an elite level, but by working on it every day, you will get astronomically better. You will improve, and you'll get to a point where you'll be able to use what you learned. You'll be able to apply that to a skill outside of school. That I can guarantee you. So those are my words of wisdom. I'm going to end with a little dunk. I'll end with a few dunks. I'll throw a few dunks off the board. End it. All right. That is my video for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good rest of the day. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and definitely let me know if this was helpful. If there's anything you're confused on, put that in the comments right there. Have a great rest of the day.